Hello, and welcome to Extension Kitchen. I'm Stephanie McCurdy, your host, and I work with Purdue Extension here in Fayette County as the Health and Human Science Educator and the 4-H Youth Development Educator. Today's special guest is Grace Williams. She is the new Assistant Superintendent to our Connersville Parks Department. So welcome, Grace.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I asked Grace to come on today. She's going to tell us a little bit about the Parks Department. But while she's doing that, we're going to make some blueberry crisp. Do you like blueberries?
I do.
Yeah, blueberries are one of my most favorite things. They're great for your skin, antioxidants. They help with your brain power. So if you eat a good blueberry-filled breakfast, it keeps you going strong all day long. So blueberries are one of those things we should all have in our diets. And today,
we're going to make it in the air fryer.
we're going to make it in the air fryer. Do you have an air fryer?
I do.
Do you love it?
I love it.
I avoided the air fryer kick because I'm like, I can do everything in the air fryer in my oven. Why would I get an air fryer? But then, of course, somebody gifted me an air fryer.
Best gift ever.
I know.
I love them.
I live mostly alone, so having an air fryer has really changed my life.
It does. Yeah. It's so nice. We
So-
use ours all the time.
So blueberry crisp is going to change your life too, because this is a super simple recipe.
Okay.
So we're going to start out with our ramekins here. So I got one for you.
Thank you.
One for me. We got some bonus ones in case we mess up.
Okay.
So we're going to put some blueberries in our ramekin.
Okay.
So about a cup of blueberries.
Okay. And these can be fresh or frozen, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So today we're using some fresh ones.
Cool. Oh,
Put
thanks.
some in your cup there. And then we're going to add a little bit of lemon juice and flour to our blueberries. So it's going to give it a little bit more of a tartness.
Oh. Runaway blueberry.
So here's the rule on blueberries, right?
They're hard to get in this little cup.
It's about a cup, fresh or frozen. But I like to measure with my heart. So if you feel like you need a couple more in there, go right ahead.
I'm going to add a couple more.
That's right.
There we go.
We're going to put a little bit of lemon juice in there.
Okay.
And we're going to put 2 teaspoons of flour in there. So here's 1.
Thank you.
Here's 2. Here's a fork so you can stir it up together.
Thank you.
So what we're doing now is that when your blueberries cook in the air fryer, they are kind of moist, right? So they're going to leak out a little bit of that juice that has inside of them. So if we put the flour in there, the flour will kind of act as a thickening agent to make the juice in your blueberries a little bit thicker.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'll be like a weird soup, blueberry soup.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah, so we're gonna stir this up a little bit and get our blueberries all coated. Good job, Grace.
Thanks.
And then I have this bowl here. We're gonna make our topping in there. So we're gonna make a classic crisp topping is with oatmeal. So if you are making a blueberry muffin, then you stir the blueberries into the batter, and then you make the muffin. If you're making a blueberry pie, then you have the crust, and like at the bottom crust, and then the filling, and then the top crust or the crumple topping on a blueberry pie. But a crisp just has the fresh fruit and then a traditional streusel type style topping. So that's what we're going to make. So we're going to start with our 1.5 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to add some cinnamon.
Do we measure that with our heart too?
Well, it calls for 1.5 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon.
Oh.
So I'm going to measure with my heart, yeah.
I don't blame you.
Are you a cinnamon lover?
I am.
Then you don't care if I get it wrong?
I do not. A little extra cinnamon won't hurt.
That's right. Cinnamon is actually really, really good for your heart and for your circulation system. And it gets the blood flowing. And so when you have a good circulation and the blood flowing, then it also helps your brain power. So good to help you go. We're going to give it a little sprinkle of salt, kind of that sweet, savory sort of theory here. So just a little sprinkle. I guess you'd call that measuring with your heart,
Sure.
too. Yeah. We need 1.5 tablespoons of brown sugar.
Okay.
So we're going to use some light brown sugar. Put that in here.
Ooh.
So you can use 2 tablespoons. Since
Okay.
it's 1.5 tablespoons, we'll just go a little extra on the sugar.
Okay. Can do that.
Then we'll go a little extra because you want to make a good streusel topping. You want your brown sugar and your flour ratio to be the same. So 2 tablespoons of flour then too.
There's one.
So it's important when you're making this at home to let your butter soften for a little bit because we're going to use our fork here to mash up our butter and our oatmeal to make kind of a the streusel topping. So we need 3 tablespoons of the rolled oats here.
Okay.
Oatmeal is really good for you too. Oatmeal has a lot of fiber in it and it takes a while for it to digest. So when you have something that slowly digests, that stabilizes your blood sugar. So if you're diabetic, you're always supposed to eat a lot of oatmeal to kind of slow down your blood sugar levels. So we're going to take our fork here, mash up our butter. Grace, have you made crisp before?
I have, yeah. I'm a big fan of apple crisp and peach crisp.
Yes.
Yes.
So when I was growing up, my mom and dad decided they were going to plant apple trees at their house.
Oh, yeah.
And like every good person, right, they're like, I'm going to plant 78 apple trees.
Oh, my.
I don't know how many it actually was, but it felt like 78. Every October when we were making apple sauce, apple crisp, apple butter, apple bread.
Apple everything.
Apple everything. So apple crisp is something that I've been making since I was really little just because it's so super easy to make. So if you're going to make apple crisp in the air fryer, you can use the same recipe, just a cup of, instead of a cup of blueberries, use a cup of apples. All sliced up and about the same size because if they're the same size, they cook better. And then you can make the same topping and put it all in there.
This is a good recipe for if you just want something sweet, but you don't want to make a whole cake for a whole family. Just something to pop in the air fryer and be good for you.
I will say that's what I love the most about the air fryer is that it has been really good for the smaller, smaller serving things.
Yeah.
My kids are grown and not in the house as much anymore, and so making a full thing of crisp means I'm going to eat it all, and I don't need to eat it all. So we're going to put about half of the topping over this one. Oh, it smells really good. It
does.
I always talk about smell-o-vision.
Thank you. Wow, it does smell really good. Okay. Here we go.
Perfect. Put that over here. We're going to slide this out of the way.
Get our air fryer preheated here.
So we're preheating our air fryer to 360 degrees, and it should take about 8 minutes to cook in the air fryer.
Okay. Stick this in here. Is that it?
All right, that's
Pop it in?
Pop it back in there.
Okay. Oh, I turned it off.
Ah!
Let's try this one more time. There we go.
Perfect. All right. Well, Grace, while that's cooking, congratulations on your new position with the Parks Department.
Thank you.
Yeah. What are you most excited about the Parks Department?
Well, I'm excited about helping out at the pool, but what I'm really excited about is we have this program for people that are age 50 and up, and it's called Living Well, Aging Well. You might have seen it on our Facebook. It's going around on a couple other Facebooks as well. It's a program where it's to get 50 and up out active socially, help them mentally and physically. we're going to have walking every day at either in the Miller Building Gymnasium or in the banquet hall. And it's from 7 to 9 every day. And we're thinking about possibly having a small walking club where maybe we can have some gifts, depending on how many steps you walk. Say you walk 50,000 steps, well then maybe you get a gift.
I think that's a fabulous idea.
We're really excited. We've invited all the nursing homes, we invited the senior center, just trying to get people active and out of their house, especially when it's real cold. You can't really do a whole lot. So the month of February, we're having cards and conversation, shuffleboard. We're going to have pickleball. Should be a lot of fun. So I hope to see everybody there.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that because I think physical activity is so super important because it helps us fight depression.
Yes.
And one of the things that in my previous position as a naturalist, I was a big advocate for people getting outside and walking because just 30 minutes of walking 3 times a week can lower your effects of depression by like 60%. It's a huge number. So going outside and staying active, it's just really good for your mental health. And I know in the winter it gets so much colder or harder because it's so much colder that having the resources to be inside is really great. So
well, and the best thing about this program is that for the month of February so far, everything is going to be free of charge. So anyone 50 and up is welcome to come in. It's free to do any of the activities, and we hope that you can meet new friends and not only be more physically healthy, but more socially healthy as well, and meet people that you can come do this weekly if you choose. So we're excited.
That is fabulous. I am going to be helping you with that program a little bit too. In February, I'll be out at the Parks Department doing a plant-based eating class.
Yes, we're really excited about that as well.
Yeah, so a lot of people have asked a lot of questions over the last year about plant-based eating, and it's becoming a kind of a new, I don't want to say a new thing because plant-based eating has been around forever, but it's getting a lot more airtime. So I'm talking about the pros and the cons and the best way to do it and how to make some plant-based eating food that's delicious.
Yeah. So it should be fun. It should be fun. We're thinking about possibly trying to have Stephanie out for at least one event a month. Maybe maybe we'll get into more than one if we have quite a few people attend and really enjoy it. Maybe we'll get a couple classes in a month.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to meet with the community at the Parks Department.
It would be so much fun.
It really would. So tell us what other activities you're doing there.
I know it seems early, but we're getting ready for the pool. Trying to get some lifeguards in, some concession workers, a couple managers. If you know anybody that's wanting to do any of those, you can come pick up an application at the Parks Department. If you don't know where that is, that's located at the Miller Building in Roberts Park. We're really excited to get that started. We need the lifeguards as soon as possible because we are going to have to schedule a class for certifications and recertifications for.
So just to make sure everybody hears you correctly, you do not already need to be a lifeguard.
You do not, no.
The park will train you to be a lifeguard. So if that's something you've always wanted to do, or if you're a high school or college age kid who would like a great summer job, getting a really great tan, maybe saving a few lives, Grace is the person to talk to. So they will train you to be a lifeguard. That's great.
Yes, we're really excited. We're in the beginning steps of getting ready to order new umbrellas and more shading for the park to just make sure everybody's comfortable. If they want to sit down and have a snack, they don't have to sit in the sun if they don't want to. So we're excited.
That's great. Yeah. All right. Well, it is so nice to know that there's lots of good things going on at the park. Outdoor recreation, staying healthy, staying active is such a great thing, and being a partner with the Parks Department just to make this community a healthier place to live is so much. It's just so nice and so much fun too.
Something that we're really excited is we're trying to come up with a lot of new ideas this year. Like, for instance, possibly maybe going back to having a dance in the park where it could be a very special person dance or a very important person dance. Just come out and have fun. We're hoping to be able to have that and maybe some other new ideas to just bring the community out and get everybody involved and have some fun.
Yeah. What I love about your park is it's so easy to walk.
Yes.
Here too. Like there's a lot of times you go to a park and it just doesn't have it's not safe to walk in, or it's not like user friendly to walk in, or even big enough. Like I live in Centerville, so our park is like 1 square block, so it's not really a walkable park.
Yeah.
But the Roberts Park is big, and there's lots of opportunities to walk through there, and I know there's a few other trails in town that you can walk on too.
Yeah.
So just having all of those resources available is fabulous, and the pool and all the things.
Yep. Well, and not to forget, sports are starting. So we've got soccer sign-ups going on right now, and we're gonna have we've got men's league basketball. So just getting ready for the summer and all the sports, and so don't forget to check out for those.
Summer Discovery.
Yes, Summer Discovery. So we're excited for that too. Before too long, we'll be hiring for that too, for camp counselors. So we're excited to get that program back up and running. We know the kids had quite a bit of fun last year, so.
Yeah. It is starting to smell really good in here. It's a little distracting.
I know, it is. I keep looking over there like, that smells good.
We have about 30 seconds left before the timer goes off. So, any last minute 30-second?
The only thing I can think of is I look forward to meeting you. I'm very new. I just started the 4th of January, so there's quite a bit of people that I don't know, but I'm very excited to get involved and to meet all the people of Connersville. So
I will say, Grace says she's very new and she doesn't know a lot of people, but Grace is a very own Spartan. She graduated from Connersville, went to college, and has come back. Thank you so much for doing that. And she was the Purdue Extension intern last summer, so she's familiar to everybody who is in 4-H.
Yeah.
So
I was a 10-year 4-H member. So
excellent. So she's bringing it back to the community, and I love that.
Yes. Yeah. So excited.
We are excited to have you back here. Let's check this out. See what it.
Here we go. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
That looks good.
Those look amazing. Check those out. Wow, that smells good.
It does.
So we're gonna have to let them cool for a minute.
Look at those. Blueberries are boiling in there.
They are. I can hear them sizzling.
Yes. Exciting.
I know.
Oh.
There you go.
Here we go.
All right, we have to let them cool because they are very hot.
Okay.
Apparently they're 360 degrees.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So in the extension world, we are very excited to have another year of 4-H coming.
Yes.
And so Grace mentioned that she is a 10-year 4-H member, and 4-H enrollment kind of loosely ended on January 15th. What happens on January 15th, the reason we push that date is because the system restarts. So before January 15th, if you have been a 4-H member in the past, you still get all of our information and all of our emails. But after January 15th, if you're not signed up, you don't get any more information about 4-H. So all of our clubs kind of start meeting around the February-March point, and then they start working on their projects from there. So to really maximize your 4-H experience, we like for people to sign up in January.
Yeah.
But you can actually sign up anytime.
Wow.
So you can sign up right now. And due to a generous sponsor in Fayette County, there is no fee. The $25 4-H fee that it costs in all the other counties is waived here in Fayette County because we have a generous sponsor who pays that fee for all of you who sign up.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So I know since you were a 10-year 4-H member, and then you came back and were our intern for a year, what would be like your favorite 3 things about 4-H?
To me, it's a great experience to learn. Just even if you have no idea about anything, like say you want to do aerospace and you have no idea, just go into the extension office and they're glad to help, glad to get you in a club or just get you involved. and help you out. There's so many people that are willing to help out. A few other things are the people. You meet so many great people. I have so many people that have impacted my life. And I went away to college in Ohio, and after graduation in December, I was like, I really want to just go back home. Like, I love being home. I love being here in Connersville. It's a great place. It's got great people. It's just, you just meet so many good people in 4-H and that program in general. A last one, I would say, it's just fun. Like,
yeah,
it is. It's fun to, in your clubs, usually you go around and do some community service. I know in my club, we went around and we planted flowers and cleaned up trash, and it was a lot of fun to be involved in that kind of stuff. Actually, to tie in the Parks Department a little bit, we are looking into possibly having some 4-H clubs go down to Cleo Fountain and maybe clean up that area, plant some flowers, and for a little bit of community service to get involved. And when everybody drives past, you can say, hey, my 4-H club did that.
Yeah.
So it'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So if you're interested in 4-H, give us a call at the Extension office. We'll help you get registered, signed up. You can join a club, join the fun. And if you have questions you don't want to ask, big scary me if I'm scary, go to the Parks Department and talk to Grace.
Yes.
She'll be more than happy to tell you all about it too.
Yeah, it's exciting. 4-H was a big part of my life, and so you should definitely do it.
Yeah, I agree. You think it's time to taste our crisp?
I think it is.
All right, here's a spoon for you.
All right.
I'm so excited.
I know. Let's try it.
I'm afraid it's going to be hot.
I know. It's a little warm, but it's very good. Very good.
I think we nailed it.
We did.
Well, thank you for joining us today on Extension Kitchen. Thank you for all of you at home for joining us today. Have any questions, make sure you give us a call. And we look forward to seeing you at the park, at the Extension office, at the fair,
Yes.
everywhere. So thank you again. We'll see you next time.
Bye.